Hello students, how are you today? We will start today's lesson by wishing you good luck. The theme of today's lesson is electricity. Today's aim of the lesson is to cover the information about electricity and to enrich your vocabulary.
So, as I said, aims of the lesson is to give information about the nature of electricity and to enrich students' vocabulary with new terms. So, let's start our lesson by doing some tasks. First of all, think of some words which remind you about electricity. Please give me some examples. And now, please match the words and its definition. The first word, generator. It's a machine for producing electricity. Power. Energy or force that can be used to do work. Magnet. A substance able to attract iron either natural or by means of electric current. Current. A flow of electricity through something or along a wire or cable. Electricity. A supply of electric current for heating, lighting, and etc. Turbine. An engine or motor whose driving wheels turned by a current of water, steam, or gas. Circuit. A closed path for an electric current. So now let's have some text and read it for some information. And is there something new for you? The ancient Greeks knew about static electricity back around 500 before Christ. They had discovered that a gold-colored material called amber could be made to attract small objects, like bits of feather, when the amber had been rubbed with a piece of fur. Ben Franklin discovered the electricity in lightning in 1752. Although nobody knows exactly how he did his experiment, Franklin was a careful scientist and would have known that flying a kite in the sandstorm could have deadly effects. Even though both the ancient Greeks and Ben Franklin had discovered examples of naturally occurring electricity, their discoveries were amazing in their time but not really useful yet. One of the first practical uses of electricity occurred in England in 1858, when electricity was first used to power the lamp in a house. Read some more information about it and complete the following diagram. In this text, you can see where electricity can be used, for example, in homes, also to power industry, to provide communication and transportation, etc. Please write your opinions in these places about the application of electricity. Now let's see about the types of electricity. Electricity occurs in two different forms. Static. It is stationary, for example, brush your hair. Current. Flows around circuit, for example, turn on light. So now match the words with their opposite meaning. Turn into, turn out, for example. The next, to decrease, to increase. Direct, alternating. Initial, final. Opened, closed. Step up, step down. Advantage, disadvantage. Serious, positive, negative, etc. So, static electricity occurs with material which are insulters. Rubbing adds or removes electrons. Objects become charged, like objects repel. About current electricity. Electrons flow through a conductor, negative to positive. Circuit, continuous path for electrons to flow. Needs energy supply. So now complete the diagram on generating electricity. Electricity can have generating from gas, coal, oil, and geothermal power. And what do you think? Please write your opinion here. Hydroelectric power plants. Hydroelectric power plants use water flowing directly through the turbines to power the generators. Nuclear power plant. In Russia, there are now more than 10 active power plants. There are a lot of energy in waves on the sea, but it's not easy to get it. A wave power station needs to be able to stand really through weather and yet still be able to generate power from small waves. Solar power. It's a power from sun. It's a renewable power. We use sunlight in order to get electricity. Wind power. We use wind in order to get electricity. So now your home tasks. Find some advantages and disadvantages of different ways of generating electricity, first of all. Then the next task. Let's click on the address to solve a quiz. There are some quizzes in this address.
Now today's lesson is over. I hope the lesson was interesting and useful for you. In the future we will cover more information about this theme. Goodbye.